Hi, I'm Brina.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And we're Mighty Moms, to Owen and Tad, who are both on the autism spectrum.
We're going to share real, honest content and experiences
About what it's like to be a mom of a kiddo on the autism spectrum.
Between the two of us,
There
is
is
nothing
nothing
we haven't experienced.
We don't hold back, and neither should you.
Here we go.
Welcome to Mighty Moms Podcast, episode 17. Today we have a guest here with us by the name of Mark Webb. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I know I had been briefly introduced to what all you guys are doing as far as bringing a completely new offering to the Durant area for, I guess, teens and adults.
So it's a Not to Shine is a
Not to Shine.
Tim Tebow Foundation has it's a nonprofit called a Not to Shine, and they choose a host of events, different churches all around the world, and Fusion Bible was actually accepted to be a host for February 2025.
That's super exciting.
That's exciting.
Here in Durant, Oklahoma, which is amazing.
Yes, and it's for ages 14 and up, correct? Okay.
That is correct.
And
so tell us.
Yeah, Mark, you tell us a little bit about
your take and then what exactly a Not to Shine is.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for the opportunity. First, yes, I serve on the elder board at Fusion Bible. And this event, it actually started back in 2015. The Tim Tebow Foundation started a Night to Shine, and there were about 44 churches across the country, maybe even internationally then, I'm not sure, but there were 44 churches, and those churches hosted about 7,000 honored guests. And I don't want to call it a prom-like event because it's a Christ-centered event,
Sure.
but it's that type of a celebration for our friends with special needs, ages 14 and older. And then this thing has grown just unbelievably. In 2024, 720 churches and about 80,000, as they refer to them, kings and queens, because each of our honored guests will receive a crown and a tiara that evening. And when we learned at Fusion that we had been selected to be able to host the event, it was pretty amazing. Tim Tebow has quite a reputation and following, and he does things first class.
Yes.
And so that organization has helped to guide us early on, and we're busy in the planning stages right now for our event, February the 7th.
February 7th. And all over the world, different places celebrating that same day. Is that correct?
Absolutely. It's the Friday prior to Valentine's Day every year. Globally.
Love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so this is for anyone in the Texoma. I'm sure we'll have people driving far as Oklahoma City, the Dallas area, because honestly, I've watched this foundation grow over the years and literally cry every time I see those videos.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
And I would have never dreamt of it being in Durant, Oklahoma.
That's amazing that you guys did that and you got selected. That's huge. That says so much.
Who had the idea to sign up or try to get a host there at Fusion Bible?
Sure. There was a group within the church. I'll tell her whether she wants me to or not, that Nicole Hickson, her husband Brad is our lead pastor. She was the one that did a lot of the legwork, and she is working hard behind the scenes and has put together what I think is just a really good team of folks that are dedicated to making this happen. And yeah, I think there was a pretty involved application process that took place. And then we found out that, we'll get to host. And you're right. We are very confident in our ability to do this, but we also feel like that once word spreads and more folks know about this.
So you need volunteers.
And so the volunteers are important.
Yes.
When I mentioned the numbers of folks that were honored in the past at these events, the statistics, the analytics on the back end of it that we looked at show that there's about twice the number of volunteers as there are actual honorees that we have actually at the event.
You have that.
You know, if we expect 100, 150, whatever that number might be, we'll have to have at least that many volunteers to pull it off.
So like how many do you can you accommodate in the facility you're going to have the event in?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. We've started that planning process, and our thought is first year, if we have 75 to 100 guests, we think that will be great. But we've also began having some discussions with some other entities in town for parents or caretakers or those folks that come with our guests. Because we'll have a room for them as well that they can go in and relax,
Nice.
have some refreshment, while we have volunteers that will take our honored guests, our kings and queens, that will take them into the dance or the karaoke or to the boutique to have their hair done or their shoes shined or those kinds of things. And so this truly is a work in progress, which is why I'm so glad that we've got a pretty good head start with folks like yourself. And again, thanks a million, because we'll need a lot of folks to help us out. The one thing I will tell you that those folks watching the podcast, nighttoshinetexoma.com is the website. And so there's an opportunity there to volunteer. There's an opportunity there to give. We need help with music and food and beverage and folks to help with hair.
So they do. Yeah. So Tim Tebow Foundation does, of course, give you some grant funding, but it's not enough to accommodate all the things that you need.
Sure.
So you'll need local support businesses and okay, we'd love to spread that word out for y'all, because
Dee Dee and I are good at getting volunteers.
And not only that, the Durant community, just working with the Owen Foundation, they come together.
They really do.
They come out, they support, and they're all there. And so, this is a great opportunity for, if you're a Durant business, to help out
sponsor the event, but also talk to your employees and everybody about being there to help.
Absolutely.
And I know that for those who do volunteer, you guys who are putting it on, and Nicole and you and all the people who are helping, you obviously have a passion for it and seeing it come to fruition, and it's exciting to you. And I know that a lot of people, when they volunteer, it's because maybe they have someone near and dear to their heart that it's affected them. And so they want to see that. But I'm telling you, even if you don't know someone with special needs or autism or whatever, I promise you, if you volunteer for this event, you're going to be rewarded with joy and happiness, seeing these individuals get to partake in something that makes them feel so very special.
Oh, absolutely.
The entire night is based around us celebrating them and giving them an opportunity. One of the things I was not totally aware of, just one of the areas we'll have is a sensory room.
Yes.
Because some of our guests
need that.
It might be
loud noise, bright lights, things like that have an adverse effect. And so we'll have a sensory room. Just the planning, the model for this event it's being fine-tuned on an annual basis. And so there's going to be something for everyone. I work at Southeastern Oklahoma State University is where I work, and our student athletes have volunteered on an annual basis at the area-wide Special Olympics. And so I know that a lot of our guests will be folks that we have seen in that capacity, and we anticipate that we'll have volunteers from all walks of life. Just FYI, for those that might go to the website and look at whether they'd like to bring their special loved one to the event. All of our volunteers will go through a background check. You have to go through those kinds of things as well. And so all of that is vetted. And so when you show up, hopefully it's just a time to come and relax and enjoy, and let us celebrate those folks.
And so they'll be able to have limo rides. There'll be, of course, food, dancing, music.
Great. Yes.
And
all
a
of
salon. So they're on site.
Yes,
I love
hair, makeup,
that.
and shoe shines. And one of the things that we're working on is even a closet dress up type thing
of
prom
formal
dresses.
Wear.
Sure,
dress up
and
ties and bow ties for the
absolutely.
guys.
So there'll be those opportunities that we'll list on site as well in the donation area.
Okay,
and we hope that we can provide everything needed that folks might not have to come.
How long does this? Is this a 2-hour event, a 3-hour event? It sounds like it's going to be a pretty long event.
Sure. In my notes, it says that the timeline is TBD. It will be that evening. And my assumption is around that 6 or 7 o'clock time frame. But that is still in the works.
Okay.
Because we're looking at what participation we have both at the volunteer and contribution level, as well as the participation from our guests. And we'll have that information very soon. It will be an evening event on February the 7th, but that time is to be announced and to be determined.
I'm so excited about this. I can't even.
It's going to be really neat. I can't wait to. And I know that I've talked to someone else on your committee, Tammy Azell, but I want to make sure that you guys know that Mighty Moms, the Owen Foundation, and the Owen Academy want to sponsor and help in any way that we can. And of course, we will, when we have our basketball camp every summer, we have every year we've had over 100 volunteers, and we have a volunteer database of people who are already interested in helping in this capacity. So we'll be more than happy to also help you get volunteers and help with donations. I'll hit up some hairstylists around town and see if they would be willing to help out with that as well.
I love.
We are early in that planning period and early in that asking period. Yeah. But I've not heard a no yet, and so that's nice. There are a lot of folks that really want to help in one way or the other, whether that's monetarily or with gifts in kind or services, those kinds of things. I know that there's a good friend that I've known for many years, and not only does he have a DJ service, but he also has a limo service.
I know who you're talking about. And he has a limo.
That's what he says.
Yes, we have twisted his arm pretty good. And he didn't need much coercing. Yeah.
Oh, I bet he loved it. Don's been really supportive of the Owen Academy too. He brought his patrol car, which is all decked out in autism awareness.
Yes.
And so he brought it to the clinic one day 3 or 4 months ago so that our kids at the academy could come out and look at it. I just loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome. I love that so much. Is there anything else that we left off that you want anyone listening to know? And I know we want to mention that website again, and we'll put it in the comments whenever we upload this podcast episode.
I think that's the best way to get detailed info. And before you start clicking on the drop downs, just hit that video, which is the 2024 official highlight video. And you'll be hooked.
I love it.
And then you just determine how you want to help. But yeah, it is an event that we're just so very excited that we get to do this opportunity to serve a group of folks that we don't always get to maybe help to change a little bit of the narrative on how special needs folks are viewed or interacted with.
Yes.
I've volunteered for years and years for the Special Olympics, as well as our music and arts festival that the Special Olympics hosts.
Yes.
And man, this is a group that you will be blessed to be around. They want to interact just like we do. And so I think just like everyone else does, I guess I should say. And this is a perfect opportunity for us to honor them. And again, it's just a fabulous opportunity.
It's a notch to shine for them.
I wanted to kind of bring in a personal perspective. My son's 17 years old, and of course he's homeschooled. So I never dreamed of him ever. I'm going to get emotional.
Oh, it's okay.
Be able to go to something and participate like this.
Yeah.
And so I just am so thankful to y'all for bringing it to our community. And
he's going to look so handsome too.
I'm excited to help. I'm excited that he gets to participate and have something to participate in around his friends.
And so many kids who have special needs, and especially those who don't have a voice, who are nonverbal for the most part. Sometimes it's hard to read, but we know as their parents, he would be so excited to be. He would feel so special. The music alone, he would be like, "Mom, what is this? Can we do this every weekend? This needs to be a weekly thing."
He'll be squealing, clapping, and he can do that.
I love that. And I feel like it's such an honor too, I want to say, for Durant. You guys, I know that it was a process like filling out the application, but for us to have been chosen. And I know that the city, and I know like our city manager and everyone is going to be, and I know that they probably already know about it, but how exciting is that? And that's such a testament, I think, to our community.
Absolutely.
And that we have people in our community. And I feel like, especially because of what we do, what you guys do, and I don't want to leave anybody out, like Donna Hicks with Special Olympics. And then you've got Shannon and them over at People First. And we've got Integration Station here on Main Street now, which is a restaurant people can go into and eat. That is, the employees there are all adults with special needs with the help of some managers But like there is so much special needs support happening in our community right now. And this is just a great time to be a part of that. And it didn't come easily. I know that a lot of people have put so much work and effort into this, like you mentioned, Nicole. And so we just want to say thank you to her and everybody who's working on your committee to make this happen. And then, just let us know where we can dive in and be help.
We're right there with you.
Sure. Yeah. Again, the best way, Night to Shine, Texoma.com.
Night to Shine.
There's a button, a click for contact.
Okay.
If you just want to contact with questions, there's a kind of an FAQ there. Some of the things that maybe I didn't touch on or mention.
Sure.
Again, an opportunity to volunteer if you want to attend or if you want to donate in some way, shape, or fashion. All of those things are covered there. And the contact information is there as well. So if you want to reach out personally, anyone, they can do that. So that's probably the best way is night2shinetexoma.com.
Okay.
And there are already many volunteers that will gladly reach back out and tell you how you can help.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your
thanks
time.
For joining us today.
Explaining it for us. And we'll be in touch and we'll put that link in the comments and let's do this.
That's right.
Awesome. Yeah. Your stories are unique, but they're similar to many others. And I'm looking forward to hearing a lot of those as we get closer to the event and then obviously at the event. And all are welcome. And I hope we're overwhelmed, but we won't be because I feel that our volunteer base will be huge. And so we're very blessed to be able to do this. It's again, Christ-centered event. And I know everyone will be blessed by what they encounter.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
You bet. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank
Okay, Mighty Moms, we're signing off.
Connect with us on our Mighty Moms socials, submit your topic ideas, and share it all.
Follow us at Mighty Moms Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Also, visit our website at mightymomspodcast.com. And remember, together we are a worldwide cult of Mighty Moms.
Listen, my carpets used to be a struggle to keep clean. Between 2 boys and 2 fur babies, I was always cleaning up spills and stains. Then I found Ray at ChemDry. And basically, I've had him on speed dial ever since. So when you need your carpets, furniture, or even hardwood floors cleaned, call or even text ChemDry. Ray will get you all cleaned up. Founded, owned, and operated by nurses, Angels of Care Pediatric Home Health's clients are at the heart of everything they do. Proudly serving the medically fragile community since 2000, Angels of Care offers private duty nursing services, speech, physical, and occupational therapies, and respite care across the nation. We are also happy to announce we have started offering services in Colorado. Please visit angelsofcare.com or call 855-45-ANGEL for more information. Get your halos on.
If you've been in an automobile accident or have vehicle damage, S&L Collision Center is the body shop to call for all your auto body repair needs. Larry Hallmark and family have been in business for many years. They are honest and do exceptional work. I have had all of my vehicles repaired by them and have always been satisfied with their work. So if you're in the need for auto body repair, call S&L Collision Center at 580-924-5958. Blackburn Plumbing and Air provides high-quality plumbing, heating, and air conditioning services in Durant, Oklahoma, and throughout the Texoma region. With a proven track record for getting exceptional results, they are ready to take on even the most challenging plumbing and HVAC issues.
Contact them at 580-775-1779 to schedule your appointment today.
Has your Texoma area kiddo recently been diagnosed with autism? You received an order for ABA therapy, but have no idea what ABA therapy is or where to enroll your child to receive ABA therapy? Well, look no further than the Owen Academy. TOA was opened in early 2024 and is owned by a local autism mom who has previous business experience in opening varying categories of clinics in Texas and Oklahoma. But most importantly, she has real-world experience navigating life as an autism mom. The Owen Academy has gone above and beyond to create a beautiful and imaginative environment in their now 2 clinic locations in Durant, Oklahoma, to ensure that their therapy techniques are always child-led and play-based. The Owen Academy is proudly serving many families in Bryan, Atoka, Grayson, and Marshall counties with a goal to always expand when and where there is a need. In addition to their warm and inviting therapy clinics, the Owen Academy has gone the extra mile to ensure the qualifications, compassion, heart, and stamina of their board-certified behavioral analysts and registered behavior technicians. At TOA, we are a family. We would love for you to join us and help us continue to create awareness and compassion for individuals with autism in our community. If you're looking for a career in autism therapy or looking to enroll your child in our therapy services, email us today at info@theowenacademy.com or call 580-706-OWEN. That's 580-706-6936. The Owen Academy, where possibilities are limitless.
Bushwhackers Land Clearing and Brush Grinding Services provide cost-effective land clearing and brush grinding services in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, and the surrounding areas. Their environmentally conscious approach keeps soil disturbance to a minimum and can clear without leaving brush piles to burn. They provide commercial land clearing, farm, ranch, pasture clearing, and ROW and pipeline clearing. For all your land clearing needs, call or text Jerry at 580-920-5039 to get your estimates today.
Ladies, let me tell you about my personal experience with Plumped Injectables and Beauty Bar in Durant. Yes, I get Botox like clockwork every 4 months. There's no shame in it for me. I love that I've been able to watch my forehead lines and crow's feet disappear over the last year, and I can't imagine now ever not getting Botox from Randy and her girls at Plumped. Their location here in Durant has such a serene and peaceful vibe. As soon as you walk in the door, you're greeted with a sweet hello and the scent of their very own signature diffuser oil. From Botox, lip flips, and microfacials to lash and eyebrow tinting, hydrating facials, body sculpting and waxing, and so much more, Plumped has all of your top-tier beauty essentials covered. Get your Plumped on by calling 580-634-2852 or emailing plumpedbeautybar@gmail.com. Visit plumpedbeauty.com to see their comprehensive list of services and see what the buzz is all about.